I'm only taking 2 questions.
Akoy, 1,439 days in between times you were on the floor for a Louisville Cardinal. What did it feel like to be out there again in that uniform and to contribute?
I actually read that and then said that to my teammates, and then that told them how old I was, so please keep that quietly. It was just fun to be back out there, back on the floor. You know, seeing the fan support and the energy. Just trying to go out there and do whatever I can for my teammates. Obviously, being an older guy, just trying to do the little things, communicate with my teammates, being in the right places, and just kind of doing the little things to help us, you know, get going and win games. So that's kind of what I try to do out there, and obviously scored my first points and everything in a long time. So it was exciting.
Is it easier to accept a diminished role at this point, or maybe a secondary role?
I mean, I guess I can't really look at it that way. It's early in the year. That was only our second game. I still think I can provide a lot for this team. I think we're still trying to figure out a lot of things, so still trying to figure out different roles, what different people can do on this team. So I think it's going to take us a little bit. It's still early. Just staying positive, and like I said, being an older guy and having been around college for a while, just, you know, being a leader, encouraging where I can, telling guys things that I know, that I see, and just trying to help them out. And then when, you know, my opportunity comes, or whatever that role might be for this year, you know, I'm going to take it on as best as I can. As
that older guy, do you think tonight was a step? I mean, obviously the competition is going to get harder, but was that a step in the right direction for this team? I think absolutely. We kind of talked about, you know, defensively, just trying to get better, especially in the second half. We started out the first half really well as a team, being in our gaps and everything, and, you know, taking our principles very seriously. Kind of in the second half, you know, we kind of take a little decline. So that was kind of our main focus, and just having a lot of energy. I think we did a lot better job this half compared to our exhibition games in our first game, because, you know, I think we gave up 47 points in the second half against Simmons, or one of our opponents that we play. So we just, you know, try to emphasize that and try to do a better job in the second half. Is that 2 questions? Just kidding.
Anyone else?
I'll break the rule and go for number 3. How much are you still working on finding new areas and new strengths to bring into your game at this point?
I mean, I guess a lot of the issue for me has just been I've had so many injuries, and I've had to change my game in a lot of different ways, and, you know, losing my athleticism and things of that nature, which I kind of played off of when I was a little younger. But just now, just trying to use my brain a lot more than a lot of the physical tools that I don't have as much anymore. So just trying to outsmart people, trying to be in the right places at the right time. Like I said, communicating, being the older guy, you know, I see a lot of things maybe that the younger guys might not see as quickly as I can. Just trying to use my head and trying to use that to my advantage.
Anything else? Yep.
If you could elaborate on the physical tools you don't feel you have anymore, what have you lost, and how do you compensate?
I think most importantly, you know, with the knee injury, you know, there's a lot of things that come with that. You know, lateral quickness. Obviously, like I said, my athleticism has definitely declined, but every once in a while, my teammate talks back, so show him a thing or two. But just those things I like when I was younger. I used to just play off a lot. You know, when you're really athletic, you know, you're able to move your feet a lot quicker and things like that. But now it's just using my head and learning to, you know, beat that offensive player to the place that I think he's going to go, and just using my head and things of that nature. No more questions for you 3. Anyone else?
All right, thank you.
I appreciate you guys.